The process of restoring Alabama to the nation's elite begins tonight in Tuscaloosa as the Crimson Tide plays host to Western Carolina. And deep for the Tide, Javier Arenas. He returned 2 punts for touchdowns a year ago. He'll be joined back there by DJ Hall, the senior out of Fort Walton Beach, Florida. One of the top receivers in Alabama history, and still what we hope will be a very full season to go. We welcome you to Tuscaloosa as the 2007 season of the Nick Saban era get underway. Arenas fielding from the 25, looking for a couple of blocks, and he gets them. He's got a seam. He cuts back. He gets across midfield and gets to the 42-yard line. Tyler, the new rule this year, kicking off from the 30. John Parker Wilson, 2,700 yards in a very brief career. Just a junior, started each game last year for Alabama. He'll go on the pitch to Grant, who's got room. He's got a first down. He's got more. He's got green grass. And on one play, he has a touchdown for the Crimson Tide. 47 yards. And Alabama's on the board first. 3rd and 8. They've got to get across the 34 for a first down from the gun. Spitzer with a man in motion, looking, has time, pass incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Pittman, and you could tell he heard footsteps, Tyler. Starting in his place, Michael Shaw, number 42, getting the nod. The pitch to Grant. He's got room again, and he is across the 44-yard line. That'll give him a first down as you've got big Andre Smith. Wilson from the gun on 2nd and 5. He's got a man. It's complete. Out of bounds. That is Earl Alexander making his first grab from the gun. 3rd and a long 5 with 4 wideouts in formation. Wilson with plenty of time. He's got his man. He's got the completion. It's a first down again. Alexander making the grab across the way, and the Tide will have 1st and goal. 4 wideouts, kind of a double stack, just offset as Wilson will look. Plenty of time. He's got a man, but there is contact, no flags, and an incomplete pass. 27-yard attempt from the snap of Brian Selman, the hold of P.J. Fitzgerald. Lee Tiffin on to try the field goal from the right hash. Plenty of leg, but no good. Missed it right. 2nd and 5, just shy of their own 25 of the Catamounts. He'll dump it off to Malone out of the backfield. One nice move, able to get a little bit of an angle on Lionel Mitchell. Bama's been able to put it deep into Western Carolina territory on both occasions. The first drive, a 1-play touchdown scoring move as Western Carolina on the quick slant. They've got a man and they've got a touchdown unless one guy can come up with a stop. He can't. On 3rd and 7, they go the distance. Eddie Cohen on the slant. Spitzer with the throw, and we've got a flag behind the play, and this one may indeed come back. Rock solid hit from Darren Mustin. Willie Harper, thankful that when the helmet came off, the head wasn't in it. From just outside the 46, play action, heavy pressure, and down he goes. Lorenzo Washington getting the start. Bama with good pressure, but he does get the kickoff, and it takes a huge Western Carolina roll. Finally going out of bounds as Wilson will go on play action. He's got a man. That's Hall with the catch. He's got the first down. Jimmy Johns in now at running back for the Tide with 3 wideouts in formation. They'll swing it to Johns out of the backfield. Looking for room, and he's got it. Bulls his way across the 35, and they'll spot him at the 38-yard line. Another first down for Alabama. So from the 38, McCall, the tight end, in motion as Wilson has time again. Across the middle, great grab by Hall. Ducks his way down as he gets into Western Carolina territory at the 43 of the Catamounts. Caught over 2,000 yards worth of passes in his career. Grant again out of the backfield, finding room. He's going to be close to another first down. We are seeing a lot of different looks from Alabama offensively. Wilson already 4 for 4, 61 yards on the drive, but they'll give it straight ahead to Johns, and he just bulls his way inside the 25 and down to the 23-yard line of the Catamounts. That again is a tight end McCall in motion. Wilson stepping up in the pocket, able to elude a couple of defenders. Now looking for first down yardage. Gets inside the 10, moves the chains. It'll be first and goal Bama from the 8-yard line. Dominating your opponent every day. That's what Nick Saban talked about in his first press conference. Bama trying to do just that at the line of scrimmage here with Huber at fullback, Grant dotting the I. He will follow the blockers into the end zone for the second Alabama touchdown of the day. Joe Clark-Deere, the fullback, short drop, quick slant, complete. Nice catch by Cohen again. Eddie Cohen, the man that caught. Nice throw and catch, finding his receiver in the seam. That's Michael Hines. Just over 14 minutes to go in this second quarter as they'll go on the give once more to Malone, and he's got good yardage. Spitzer from the gun, looking with time, looking for the corner of the end zone, and nobody there. He was trying to connect. John McDarris is the snapper with Stephen Brown to hold, and Jonathan Parsons will try the field goal. He's got enough leg, and that one is right through the uprights, and the Catamounts are on the board. He talks about the process a lot. He talked about an identity for his team, and not so much how you'd handle things offensively and defensively, but how do you handle things character-wise? How do you handle returns is another thing to look for. So far, so good for Javier Arenas. He's had one big return already and is tripped up as he gets inside the 40. They'll spot him out of bounds back at the 36. 73 yards officially for Grant. And that'll be another Alabama first down as they knock him down just shy of the 20. Stover and Cadell to the near side. DJ Hall, the lone wide out to the top of your picture on the give. Grant inside the 15, inside the 5, inside the end zone for his third touchdown of the day. And Alabama leads it now 20-3. For the first time on the pitch to Malone. Not much running room, and he will be brought down back inside the 20. Hearns working from the gun, it appears, with Joe Clark-Deere, the fullback, on one side, and Mike Malone, the other setback. Hearns ripping it out there, pass complete, but nowhere to go for Nick Miller. Simeon Castile again. Absolutely nuts, and those that bleed crimson love it. Play action. Wilson looking to throw. His big tight end Nick Walker is wide open, and he is able to high step his way inside the 45 to about the 42. See the 3 wide outs for Wilson. Pressure coming, rolls the pocket, now just tucks it and does a very, very wise thing right there. Reminds me of another number 14 who almost refused to do that. They've got to get across the 30. The give again to Davis. Gets to the 30. Did he get enough? It will depend on the spot. What is a catamount? We'll answer that for you here in just a bit. Work out the dictionary. Hearns on the option pitch. Davis tripped up. Rashad Johnson got him around the ankles until help arrived. Arenas averaging over 37 yards per return on 2 kick returns so far. Let's see. They will call that a catch. Great diving grab. Jimmy Johns in the game as Grant checks out. Wilson with time. He's got a man. It's McCoy. It's complete. It's a first down as he gets into Western Carolina territory at the Catamounts 46. Play clock just now starting as Bama snaps it. Wilson, little dump pass to Johnson as they set up the screen. Couldn't get free though. Does get the first down. They haven't really let up since. Wilson looking. He's got McCoy. Breaks one tackle. Gets across the 25. Under a minute to go. You see 45 seconds at the moment. Grant again on the give. Inside the 15. Cuts back. Stays on his feet. Gets inside the 10 and brought down at the 9. But they're trying to capitalize here. Grant the setback. Wilson to throw with time. Looking. Overthrows Hall, who was well covered on the play. 22-yard try from the right hash. Selman the snapper. Fitzgerald the holder. All three are good. Lee Tiffin's kick fielded by Davis at the 20. Gets it across the 35 and a late flag comes flying in as they will whistle that one on. Flag whistle on Western Carolina. The half comes to a close and here's Barry with Tide coach Nick Saban.
It really closes in on what Western Carolina is able to do on the second and third down.
Todd Spitzer back in at quarterback. He set out the last couple of series in favor of Adam Hearns at the end of the first half. The lone setback is Malone. Spitzer with some time. Dumps it off. Pass incomplete. Trying to connect there with Nick Miller coming across the middle. From the 27, Wilson under center, rolling, looking. He's got his tight end. That's Walker. He's got about 7 yards before being shoved out of bounds, and there's a couple of late flags coming in.
Following the play,
at the Buck
dead ball,
linebacker.
personal foul, 42 of the defense, hit out of bounds.
As they go from the empty set, Wilson, blitz coming, unloads it, pass complete, Hall out of bounds, first down. Wilson, more importantly, hops up, he's fine. Again, play action, Wilson throwing, tight end, Walker, first down once more, inside the 30, spot him at the 29. Second time we've seen that play on this drive, and it has worked very well. McCall in motion, play action, Wilson throwing, got a man, Hall, catch. Again, moves the chains inside the 15. They'll spot him at the 13. And Alabama knocking on the door once again. Chris Collins with a hit. McCoy in motion. They'll give it to Coffey. He'll get inside the 5. He'll get to the goal line and be stopped just shy. They'll spot him inside the 1. A gain of 12 on Glenn Coffey's first carry of the year. Preston Dial in as one tight end. They'll go to Coffey on the give. He'll go off the left side, and he'll go into the end zone for another Alabama touchdown. Glenn Coffey working from the gun with 3 wideouts. Short drop, looking, throwing, the slant broken up. Great play. Lionel Mitchell, we're going to call him for pass interference. Must have had the backhand, the left hand on the receiver.
And those are the guys, the walk-ons that earn the scholarships. You know you can count on them.
Nick Saban had a scholarship open. Darren Mustin meeting with his dad. Said, do we need to go get some more loans to pay for the senior year? He goes in and talks with the coach. Nick Saban says, you've earned it. We got you covered. So the scholarship given to the former walk-on, and Tide fans who have been spectators now becoming a little more active on this third down play. Heavy pressure. Knight chasing him. Knocks the ball loose. It's on the ground. Who's going to come up with it? Still scrambling. Knocked out of bounds. And possession will go back to Western Carolina. Another low snap. Another near block. Maybe the best kick of the night. Sends Coffey back. And still plenty of running room. Check that. Excuse me. Jonathan Lowe. That's 3-0, not 3-8. Lowe had a great 8A game. I think that's the big thing for Alabama fans. They know that Some success can come this year, but they are looking to the future. Nikita Stover making the grab across the middle. Nice dump off there from McElroy. Just to see his guys play every play. Glenn Coffey hadn't played many, but he's been pretty good in the ones that he has been in for. Already a touchdown run, a 12-yard carry, and then another 12 yards right there. Smith and Johnson at tackles, Britt Davis at the guards, and Antoine Caldwell at center, giving McElroy a chance to work behind a veteran line. Dumps it off to Travis McCall, and he will fight to get close to that first down yardage. Stays in bounds. Play action. McElroy dumping it off to Huber out of the backfield. The Bama fullback getting near the 20-yard line before being pushed out of bounds, and that will be enough for the first down there. Miko Watson making the hit. Third tailback has looked awfully good. Play action, another bootleg, another look to the tight end, another completion. Walker changing direction, showing some elusiveness. Gets it inside the 10, moving the chain. People talk balance, 219 yards on the ground, 219 or close to it on the ground, plus those 219 passing. Glenn Coffey brought down right at the 1-yard line. Preston Dial, the tight end, in motion. McElroy, play action, looking, throwing, pass, caught, Walker, touchdown. What a throw by McElroy, what a catch.
And this football team is going to rely on these people out on the field right now to come in and be able to perform.
They're mixing the first and second line guys in, because everybody's trying to learn. There's a busted coverage right there. And a big tight end getting open, Travis Osborne. Bama showing blitz, and they do. The Catamounts pick it up, looking deep. They got a man there. Pass is caught. Eddie Cohen making the grab. Did he stay in bounds? Yes, he did. Third quarter comes to a close with the students running interference for the rest of the crowd, but a lot of people still here. Bama with the blitz. Pass overthrown, intended for the wide out of the near side, Markel Pittman. Thought about moving him back to the backfield again. Sharif said, no, I like it here. I like hitting people. He's done a nice job for Alabama in preseason camp. Jonathan Parsons on to try his second field goal of the night. Converts on that one.
A 30-yard field goal.
On 30 yards out. Preston Dial, the tight end. The give is once more to Glenn Coffey. Bouncing it to the outside. And getting first down yardage and a bunch more. Another late flag coming in.
Personal foul, face mask, 16 of the defense, 15-yard penalty at the end of the run, automatic first down.
The give to Coffey once more. Running room on the outside. It's a nice block from Mike McCoy on the corner to get the additional yardage needed for another first down. Chris Capps in at left tackle. New left guard we'll tell you about in a moment as well. They'll dump it off to Coffey this time. Great change of direction. Looking for a block. Gets knocked down at the 5-yard line. Finding different ways of getting it in the hands of your playmakers. On the straight give. Touchdown, Alabama. Jimmy Johns walking into the end zone as the Tide makes it a 44-6 lead with 11:05 to play. 3rd and 4. Spitzer. Nice pass, nice grab. Catch made. One of the best athletes in the history of Western Carolina University. Now wears crimson. Little shuffle pass completed to Malone, as he is going to be brought down right at midfield. Bama's schedule gets much more difficult as well. We'll talk about that after this play. Heavy pressure, loose football. Bama's got it, I believe. Or did the Catamounts get back on it? Nope, Bama football. Hope springs eternal, the birth of the SEC championship game. But first things first, Roy Upchurch on his first carry, shaking free from tacklers, and he gets good yardage. In fact, he gets a first down to the Western Carolina 36. Will Oakley in the ball game for the Tide as the give goes back to Upchurch, right up the gut, keeps the legs churning, gets to the 25, and he'll be brought down there. Oakley along with Hanks to the top of your picture. Earl Alexander, the lone wide out to the near side. with Upchurch the setback. McElroy to throw. Completed. Caught one-handed, but for only a gain of about 3. He has made a field goal and 1 of 3 lifetime in this range. Plenty of leg, but he hooked it wide left. He barely missed one. Luther Davis, freshman defensive lineman in out of West Monroe, Louisiana. The first Louisianans that Coach Saban has signed for the Crimson Tide as Malone gets ridden out of bounds by Marcus Waldrop.
So yeah, they have some things they can build on for the rest of the season.
Fumble on the play, scramble. Who's going to come out with it? Tide players say they have it. Most importantly, so does the referee, Matt Austin. Crimson Tide football. A couple of miscues we've seen late from the Catamounts. Faduzzi, as we said, out of San Antonio. Another young man putting up big numbers. Upchurch, who did likewise in high school. Threw for 1,500 yards, 12 scores to go along with 182 carries for 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns. Upchurch changing direction inside the 10, in the 5, in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. 51-6 now your score.
Continue to work on some things, make sure people execute correctly.
3rd and long, quick slant. That one has worked too well tonight. Nick Saban, I know, not happy with that. Hearns to throw, now to run, and now to be brought down across the 35 to the 37-yard line. And Marcus Waldrop making another stop. Back up at the Mike linebacker behind Rolando McClain, but still a guy who will have to play a lot of snaps this year to help that thin Alabama defense.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to rotate in on the defensive side of the ball, just trying to find the best fits, the best personnel on the field, as well as just fresh legs, keeping people fresh, getting them continuing to play hard.
4th down, 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that'll do it. They won't snap it. Clock will hit 0, and Alabama will celebrate a victory in game number 1 with Nick Saban as head coach. Most importantly, regardless of who's the head man, 1-0 on the season. A trip to Nashville awaits, but that can wait a little while. Time to celebrate a victory for the Crimson Tide. 52-6 over Western Carolina. We'll come back to wrap it up after this.